Peter Schrager, NFL Network, big fan of the Niners, not fan, but like friend of the Niners. He often has done their State of the Union events as their MC. Anyway, he was speaking on Good Morning Football and said that the Niners are going to take down the Eagles next year, and that they feel robbed of the opportunity to really compete against the Eagles, and that now they're out for blood, quote unquote. What do you think of that?
Seems like a recycled article. They just changed the name. Eagles. Last year was Rams. The year before that, it's just
a couple years it was the Chiefs, right? Chiefs, revenge. Right? Revenge. Are they out for revenge? Are they gonna have a tour?
Yeah, man. It's just it's driving me crazy, man. I feel like it's just the same old theme every year. Enough of that, man. Just go win one. Somebody posted on Twitter, which I liked. I think it might have been actually coming from Eric Davis. I can't think of Eric Davis. Yeah, I think that's who it was. In the quest for 6, call it take 6. That's the mentality, right? Go out and take 6.
Take one. Take freaking one for a change. Let's start with 1. I like that. That's my dad was like, and that 6 stuff, dude. Yeah, those 5 had nothing to do with anyone in this organization.
Stop claiming them. I was 15 when the 49ers won a Super Bowl.
That was Eddie DeBartolo. That was a whole different organization.
Yeah, that's in the past. So I don't know, man. I'm just tired of it. It's frustrating me because I look at the season coming up, and I just feel like there's so many things the 49ers still need. The biggest, obviously, is quarterback. Like, is Brock Purdy going to continue to play the way he played? Is he going to be healthy? Is Trey Lance going to develop into a top-notch quarterback? Because if neither one of those guys can be a top 10, top 12 quarterback, then there's no Super Bowl. I just feel that way. And then if they're not going to invest in the offensive line and actually upgrade it, there's no Super Bowl. That's just the way I feel, man. I feel like we're setting ourselves up for the same thing we've been looking for the last several years, where they go far, they make the playoffs, and then they lose to a team that has an actual quarterback or an offensive line.
This out for blood thing kills me, man. Like, watch out for the 40. Like, the Niners already, they were on a 12-game winning streak. And now they're motivated. Like, that's so funny. Yeah. The last time they talked this way after losing the Super Bowl, they were going to go on a revenge tour. They went 6-10. Forget about the Niners don't need extra motivation. They weren't lacking motivation. Like, they just need to be better next year. Yeah, they just need to be better. That's it.
Protect their quarterbacks. Man, here's the thing that bugs me about the Eagles game. And I'm a Niner fan, man, but I'm a realist. Like, I'm an old head. I've seen Super Bowls, and what I've seen over the last 20, 30, 25 years has been bad. So I'm frustrated, right? So here's the thing. Brock Purdy got knocked out of the game because the Eagles were better. They got to him, and they hit him, and they knocked him out the game, and they did the same thing to Josh Johnson. It's not like it was a fluke, he just like –
it's a violent game. It's like a boxer getting knocked out in the first round and then going doing the post-fight interview and then being like, "Oh, what happened?" He was like, "Man, I was robbed.
Yeah,
I was robbed. I didn't get a chance to fight." Like, well, yeah, like you got punched in the face and you got knocked out. He's like, "Yeah, but I mean, I've gotten punched in the face lots of times. I mean, like a lot of time when I get punched in the face, I don't get knocked out. So how is that fair?" Like, what are you talking about, man? You were in the ring. You didn't protect your chin. You got knocked out. Like, you can fight him again, I guess, but don't do that. Whatever you did, don't do that. Yeah, I don't get that.
They gotta get over this mentality like they were robbed. No, they got beat. They got beat, man. That's how it works.
And you might beat them next time. You might beat them next time, but you didn't get robbed in this time. And when you face them next time, your team's going to be different. Their team's going to be different. Have a better game plan. Beat them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like it wasn't a non-contact injury. It's not like Brock Purdy tore ACL by running or making a cut. It's because the 49ers offense didn't protect him. He didn't get the ball off quick enough. He didn't step in the pocket, whatever you want to call it. It was on the 49ers to make sure that didn't happen, and it did. And then the same thing happened to Josh Johnson in the same damn game. The Eagles were the better team, man. I really just believe that. I don't think even if Brock Purdy was there, did you know that the amount of quarterback pressures in this game was the third most in any game all season long?
Yeah.
They could not stop the pressure, man. They got to invest in this offensive line.
Also, the Eagles too. The Eagles and their fans and the Niners and their fans spent way too much time bickering about whether that win was legit, the NFC Championship game, and which team is better. Like, neither of you guys are as good as the Chiefs. So shut up, both of you.
Yeah.
Eagles, Niners, shut up. You both would have. The Niners would have lost to the Chiefs. The Eagles did lose to the Chiefs. The Chiefs are the team you got to take down. So don't forget talking about taking down the Eagles or winning the NFC. It doesn't matter. You gotta get the Chiefs. And the Chiefs are just chilling there, like not talking at all, being like, yeah, we're just the best team. We're just the best with the best coach and the best quarterback. So you guys argue about who's number 2. You guys can argue about who's number 2. Go ahead.
They got Patrick Mahomes, man. The Eagles have Jalen Hurts. We have Brock Purdy, who's played great through 7-8 games, coming off a UCL surgery. We got Trey Lance, who is a complete unknown, coming off an ankle surgery. We don't have the answer at quarterback. And in the NFL, if you don't have an answer at the quarterback, you're just hoping to catch.
You're not a contender. You're not a contender. You're just not.
The only way you have a chance is if you have an elite defense and your quarterback gets hot at the right time and you get lucky. That's like a very small percentage of time.
But hold on. That's happened with the Bucks 20 years ago with the it's happened. But I feel like it even happened with the Broncos 6-7 years ago. But I think the way it's going now is there are no great defenses anymore. There are very good defense. The 2 best defenses in the league this year, the Niners and Eagles, neither one was great. Both of them got eviscerated by the Chiefs. Eviscerated. Yeah. So it seems like even you might be able to play great defense in September, October, November, but when you get to the Super Bowl, they're not going to let you play defense. It's an offense game. They're going to call those ticky-tack stuff. They're going to let you hold on offense. So I'm not saying you don't. We're going to talk about this later, but it just seems like, man, you should probably be spending your free agent money more on offense. And you got to have defense, but maybe you draft that. And maybe you don't extend every freaking defensive player who has a good season for you. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Niners being out for blood, good. Whatever. Just whatever, man. Don't talk about it anymore. Just do it.